Hello friends, in today's session on architect interview questions, we will be covering a new topic. The topic is why do we use Apache Zookeeper? So Apache Zookeeper, or like in short we just say Zookeeper, it's being used in software architecture in different places. Even Kafka uses it, and like there are other scenarios in Hadoop we use it. So why do we use it? Let's understand from this lecture. So Apache Zookeeper is mainly used for configuration management in a distributed system. So remember this term, that configuration management and the distributed system. So whenever you have a need to manage the configurations of different servers, different nodes, and especially when you have a like thousands of nodes, then this tool comes very handy. So think of it like a centralized service, like one service in your whole cluster that will provide the support for naming as well as managing the configuration for a group of services. So this is a like naming service. I will understand what are the benefits of it, and the naming service or configuration management service for different services, right? Like what port is there, whether the service is up or not, who is the leader, all those kind of things it can maintain. What happens is that in a distributed application, there is a need for this kind of service, which means like you have like hundreds of nodes or thousands of nodes in a cluster. All those nodes need to know like what is the our like uh, load balancer, what is our API gateway, right? Where is our database? So all these configurations they need to know. So there is a like two options at a high level. One option is that you start writing your own custom code and implement this in your custom code, right? So let's say you write this code, and even if you implement it correctly, it may lead to unnecessary complexity in the system. Also, I mean, it will require you a large amount of extra work to manage all this, right? And even if you do it, it will produce many bugs. There will be race conditions in the system. So you'll have to manage all that to maintain your configuration. And also it is adding a lot of complexity. So the other option is that we can use the off-the-shelf framework like Apache Zookeeper, and that can be very handy in this situation. So there's no need to write your own code or your own logic to maintain the configuration. Just use a off-the-shelf product. So what are the services that are offered by Zookeeper? So first service is naming service. Like if we have different nodes, we can assign names to these nodes so that we can identify them, and then like any server can access these nodes, manage these nodes by using these names. So think of it, it's more like a DNS, domain name server, the way we have domain name server to manage different domains, and those domains are tied to specific IP addresses and like different servers. Same way, like these different nodes have some internal names, and these names are assigned by Zookeeper, and each servers or nodes, they can talk to other node using those names. So that way this naming service helps in managing this system. Second service from Apache Zookeeper is configuration management. It can provide the latest config information. So if you have make some changes, it can be passed to all the nodes like very fast using Zookeeper. And if you add a new node to the cluster, then that new node needs to just know the ID of the Zookeeper, and it can go to Zookeeper server and get the latest configuration information. It doesn't need to get this information during the boot up and all. It can just go to Zookeeper and get that. So it will always get the latest information. Next comes locking and synchronization. Zookeeper also helps in locking the data that is required for modification. So using this, we can have automatic failover mechanism so that like if some node goes down, then we can go to the next node can be started. So that way you can log this data and synchronize so that we can maintain high availability in our cluster. Similarly, like when we are adding or removing nodes, Zookeeper can help in managing these events. And when it manages these events, it can tell us like what is the current like size of the cluster, what is the scale we have reached, do we need to go further or not. So that way it helps in managing the overall cluster. Another benefit of Zookeeper is to maintain a data registry. So all the data in the cluster can be like not the database side, but the actual like key data that can be available as a registry in the Zookeeper. So you can use it as a registry, and from there you can take information and make use in the other nodes. And last but not the least, if we have a leader election, like Cassandra has a leader election like a protocol, so these kind of things, Zookeeper will help in election of a leader, because it will know which node is down, which node is up, and it can tell you like out of these nodes, what is the property of this node, how long it has been up. So based on that, the system can elect a leader among multiple nodes. So that way Zookeeper will also help in electing a leader among the nodes, so that we have the system continuously running. Alright, so these are the main services from Apache Zookeeper: leader election, data registry, cluster management, locking and synchronization, configuration management, and naming service. So do remember these, and whenever you need information in your software architecture, plan to use Apache Zookeeper. And if you have further questions or any comments or feedback, do post it in the comment section. It will be helpful for us to answer you. Thank you and have a great day.